Hey everyone, True Check Redemption here to get going on the 2011 off season, and you can see we just got done with our 16th straight championship after sweeping the Grizzlies in the finals. Dwayne Wade gets his first finals MVP. Um, if you tuned in last time, thought that was going to be the last season we did here, but Shaq still didn't retire, so we're still going. He's going to be down below 80 now. He's already at 80, so he's probably going to be about a 78. But he's still going. He's already in the Hall of Fame. His jersey's already retired, so he's been still pretty consistent. I mean, given that he's only playing, he'll probably only play 20 minutes now in this coming season. We'll see. I guess it's good to show you what happened. We did have a couple Hall of Fame inductees. We got Chris Webber and Antonio McDyess. So McDyess was super productive early on for the Grizzlies, and then kind of trailed off there, but he was really good at defense. You can see his blocks. So he made all defensive team how many times? 8 times altogether. He was also Rookie of the Year at 95. Webber won Rookie of the Year for 93. He was all defense 12 times. Lots of All-NBA. McDyess got a championship, so he was on the Pacers this last season. Webber was Defensive Player of the Year. Lots of All-Stars. He won the MVP twice. And then what's cool is Webber got 2 different numbers, retired for 2 different teams. So he started out with the Jazz first 8 years and then went to the Warriors for the next 10. So kind of cool. And then McDyess got retired for the Grizzlies, where he spent his first 10 years. We re-signed Doc Rivers because his deal was up, so I went ahead and extended him. I think I gave him a 4-year deal. And lottery-wise, we got the number 1 pick. So we had, I think, the 4th through 8th best chances, and that 4th pick, I think it was the 5th pick that actually moved up to 1st. I'm trying to remember how it went down, but got 1st, 4th, 5th, and then through 8th, and then a whole bunch more. So if you remember, 2011 is Clay and Kawhi and Kyrie and Kimba and Jimmy Butler. Pretty good class at the top. I was trying to think what I'm doing. I think when you have the chance to get Kawhi Leonard, you get Kawhi Leonard. Kyrie, I don't feel like I can make that work. I guess Chris Paul's deal is about to be up. Didn't think about that, but we still have Russell Westbrook in the last year of his rookie deal. Rondo's locked up for a couple more years. We got Harden we could always re-sign, so I feel like Kyrie, if I draft him, he's probably not going to play. Kawhi would have a chance to play because Durant's my power forward, Love's the backup, and then Kobe's backup could be Kawhi. I don't know. The other thing I realized, Dwight Howard's probably going to decline his player option because he doesn't like being a backup every single year now for the first 7 years of his career. And I think 16.8 is less than what he's probably worth. So I think he's declining, and I don't know if I'll be able to get him back. So starting center is going to be interesting. There's not really a starting center I would go for in the draft. There's Valanciunas and Vucevic, but they're not really ready to start for what my team has been. So Shaq's probably starting even at age 39. Because part of the reason I want to do that is because he's not started a game yet. Yeah, he's about to hit 1,400 games all started, which is pretty cool. So I guess Noah could be my backup, although, oh my gosh, his deal's expired too, so we'd have to match him. He'll probably be overpaid. So which goes back to maybe Love as the backup center, Durant's power forward, Maybe Kawhi's the backup power forward. Kobe's small forward with Harden. Wade's shooting guard with Westbrook, and then we got Paul with Rondo. That might be the way to go. It's going to be rather small, and we're going to suck at rebounding. Kawhi Leonard. I mean, how do you not? So let's go ahead and get in here. Probably won't still. Nope. All right. So I think we're going to get. Who do they say is going first? It looks like it's a consensus Kawhi Leonard for all three. Kyrie, Clay, Jimmy. I think those should be the first five in whatever order. I'm not sure why Kyrie's fifth in one of these, but whatever. I guess I didn't mention it before, but I did go ahead and upload a new draft class that just made all the fake people worse. And then I added, there were two people not in the class that should have been. One is Brad Wanamaker, who didn't come over for several years, till several years later. He played overseas. And then Justin Holiday wasn't in the class for some reason either. I know he wasn't drafted, but he should have been in the class. All right. Choose prospect. Kawhi Leonard, welcome to the team. Trying to think if I have a number 2 on my team. I don't think I do, so it can be his number. All right, Wolves are going to take Kyrie Irving. I do not remember who's on their team, so he's probably going to play a lot, score a lot. The Lakers looking to reset. Oh my gosh, they're trading the third pick. This is going to be awful. I bet this is going to be awful. Al Jefferson and Keon Dooling. They traded the third pick and then the second pick in the second round. The third pick where they could have gotten Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler, or Kemba Walker. They traded for Al Jefferson, who has been putting up really good stats. Also, why isn't the team's logo on here? I think it's the Hornets. Yes, the Hornets are now going to get Kemba Walker. Well, that's kind of cool. Kemba to the Hornets. I guess he was on the Bobcats, wasn't he? Okay, so Kemba in New Orleans. So the Pacers are on the clock, guys. I got an offer. Kemba Walker and Hassan Whiteside, who was the 10th pick last year. So now they're realizing, like, maybe we should have gotten Klay Thompson. Because it's real hard not to draft Klay Thompson or Jimmy Butler. But that's a lot of wings and guards to try to manage. I could play the smallest lineup ever around Shaq, which might be kind of fun to try. How many spots on this team am I going to have open? McDyess retired. That's the only open spot. Noah, if we don't match his contract, which I'm kind of leaning toward not matching it because he's going to get a lot of money, that could be an opening. Dwight, I feel like, is going to leave me. I'm going to try to re-sign him, but I don't know if I can. He's got an option. Durant, I'm going to match. These guys are gone, so Clay can replace one of them, I guess. Clay's probably not playing. Bradley, I might be able to trade to free up one guard spot to turn it into a big guy. I think I have to draft Klay Thompson. You get a chance to draft these guys. You got to do it, right? Super team. Klay Thompson to the Pacers. And now we have a bunch of picks that we can trade, probably. I think Jimmy Butler would be a bit overkill. I mean, I respect his game. I'm not a huge Jimmy Butler fan, but so that's the same offer. So I'm probably going to have to propose it manually. So even if I trade Bradley, that puts, okay, so Clay's there, Leonard's here. I really need a big guy. Can I trade Bradley and this pick for a body. I guess I need to do it this way. I guess I need to see who's actually under contract. Who's available? Those aren't big guys. LaMarcus Aldridge, will you come back to me? No. 12. Oh, I've got to be. It's got to be a rookie contract, more or less. Oh boy. Well, that's going to be difficult. Boogie could work. Maybe. Favors. So far, Boogie Cousins looking like an option. Greg Monroe's only 72. Horford makes too much, I imagine. Yes. Jazz have a lot of decisions to make, building around Stephen Curry. Bynum's making a whole lot of money. So Rasheed Wallace was already their best player, and they just traded for a center. They could have had Klay Thompson with, well, he's 36 years old. But Klay Thompson could have been the centerpiece of this team, and they traded for a 26-year-old with 2 years remaining. Okay then, Lakers, okay then. Camby's 37. He does have 14 badges to help mentor people. That's the other idea, but he's not worth the 5th pick. I might just be able to trade Bradley straight up for him, which we can try. If that's the way we want to go. He's going to go down at least 2, though, because he's 37 years old. Mostly just for defense and rebounding. Larry Sanders. Don't think I'm getting LeBron. Collison. Whoops. Brendan Haywood is 31. Hassan is going to get better. He's A- potential. But again, can I just trade Bradley for him? Probably not straight up. But I might not need to trade the 5th pick for him. But if I need mentors, Camby's probably going to be more the way to go. Boban. Eddie Curry's too much. Big Baby's there. Alright, so is Boogie... He would be playable and going up. That says 4 stars, and that's probably not a trade. I'm going to go ahead and try it. So I probably could do it if I keep adding picks, but I don't know if I want Boogie Cousins that bad. So the other guy was... Well, we had Camby, but I guess I need to look here. Camby was there. I think I could probably get him for Bradley and probably one of the lower picks. Because I need some experience on the team, right? Well, Corver and Barnes are gone. We've got Shaq and Kobe as kind of the old men of the team. Wade's about to turn 30. We're going to get 2 more rookies down here that need somebody to help them out. So I think that is a trade. Can I just trade like a... I can't absorb any cap. If I click on Camby, what happens? Nothing. Okay. Alright, why am I forgetting who the other guy was? It was a young guy. Was it Whiteside? I think it was a Whiteside. That says nothing as well. Well, if I'm trading a whole bunch, I might as well get somebody like Cousins who can play. That way I don't have to re-sign Noah. That's kind of the idea. So we get Cousins. We have to put somebody, which is going to be Bradley. We trade the 5th pick, which they can get Jimmy Butler to put with LaMarcus Aldridge. That's a cool deal. And we give you the Pacers pick. And the 2nd. No? Okay, what about the Nets pick? What about the Nets and the Pacers pick? Okay. Just kind of snake our way up here. I think one's going to have to be a star and a half. Let's just go. Let's go until there's a star and a half. I don't remember where that starts. Probably getting close. There we are, 21. 30. 29. Really? Okay. Not even 2 star and a halves. I think once we get to the 2 star ones, it should be pretty close. Maybe I take the 2nd off. That way they can counter if they want. Alright, well I thought a 2 star would do it. What if I add another star and a half? No, okay. Already tried that, right? Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I'm not using all these picks, but I'm not sure this is going to be worth it. Huh. Alright. Well, I do have 6, 7, 8 I can trade to. That's 2.5. Five firsts and Avery Bradley don't get me Boogie Cousins. Huh. Well, I don't want to trade Bradley for Camby because that's actually a way better deal for them unless I get a pick back, which is just laughable because I don't need more picks. Whiteside is not as playable as Boogie is. I'm getting Boogie to be my backup center, potentially. So maybe I just go all in. So 5 and 7. Alright, let's add the 6th, because that's probably 3 stars as well, yeah. Alright, now we'll just start kind of at the bottom, because this should be fine. We'll just keep on moving up. I think I'll have to go up to the 1.5 stars. Really? Okay. That looks like a trade to me. I'm not sure what's going on. Wow. Well, maybe it's impossible. It could be that it's not possible to get Boogie Cousins. Really thought it was. Thought maybe they'd like the prospect of getting Jimmy Butler on their team. Favors might be too much money. I guess I could just trade the picks. Did I try just Bradley for anything? Is that... I don't remember. Okay, Quentin Richardson, Richard Jefferson. So there is a team that will trade with me. With the 5th? No. With anything? Same stuff. Okay. Well, this is why the off-season video has started taking a little more time, because I gotta find the right trade. Can't get Camby. There were only a few people. I mean, Haywood is there and playable, I guess. But Whiteside... Let's try Whiteside, I guess. If I trade Bradley... I mean, it says it's a trade. Whiteside's probably got a lot more potential, but they're 2.5 each. I save a little bit of money because I drafted Bradley 1 pick ahead of Whiteside. But I imagine his potential is not as high. It's B plus, and Whiteside I think is at A minus. But Bradley's 1 overall better, so this might be a trade. No, it's not. Well, what if I give you that beautiful pick? Really? What if I give you that beautiful pick? Okay. What if I move that one up? What if I give you both of those? Huh. Seems like that should work, but what about a star and a half? You like that? Okay. Where did it go to 2 stars? Next one up? I guess I can try that. Huh. Well, I'll throw in the second. Alright, well, if I'm doing that much for Whiteside, I might as well actually go all in for Boogie, because he's much better. Sorry, guys. We're going to go 5, 6, let's go 11, 12, 21, 17. Alright, that is 5, 6, 7 and Avery Bradley. What if I add in anything? Really? So 5, 6, 7 does not work. Plus 11 and 21. That's what it took. Holy moly. Well, we got Boogie Cousins. They draft Jimmy Butler and Jonas Valanciunas, and I'm hoping Kemba Walker. Or no, Kemba already got drafted, my bad. Tobias Harris. Okay, that is a great trio. Just those three for Boogie Cousins, not terrible. They already have LaMarcus Aldridge on their team. I still have the freaking 8th pick. We got Enes Kanter. Yes, I did change his name back, because at that time it was not Enes Freedom. Vucevic, I mean, that's another nice center possibility. Tristan. We got Bismack Bogies down here. Alright, so getting Cousins makes Noah expendable, so we don't have to pay him a whole bunch to be a backup. Cousins is pretty much the backup plan if Howard walks away and we get nothing for him, which is quite possible. We're going to say Kawhi and Clay, or we'll kind of replace those two. And so we still have a spot left really for another big guy. Maybe 2 big guys. So Vucevic isn't a terrible idea. Was he next on any of them? Second, first, third. But we don't have any more picks because, well, we have plenty of picks, but not until the 12th. So if we want him, it'd have to be now. But I need some veterans on the team, so probably going to trade it. Whoops, not Kevin Durant. We do have an offer up. The Bucks want to move up, the 11th and a future first. So I'm going to probably say no to that, see if anything pops up. And we're going to go have some fun finding teams that have picks still. So the Sixers have 3 firsts. They do have a pretty good core, but weren't very good last year. So that's an option. The Bucks we just feel like made a lot better somehow by stealing one of their best players. They're going to have a cool team. A cool young team. Wizards only have 1. I feel like the Sixers is going to be a pretty good deal. A lot of these teams we already traded with in previous years, so they don't have much to offer us other than just that 15 that's popped up available now. We can get the 14 and 15 from the Lakers, who are going to be pretty bad, I would say. So that's an idea. We can get the 14 and 15 from the Nuggets, who are usually pretty good. Although they're not looking to be as good. Harrington's a free agent, so is Lewis. The Pistons have 2 as well. They don't look to be great. I still think 3 picks from the Sixers sounds pretty good. The Warriors have a whole bunch of seconds. I'm wondering if I did that to them. Probably. If picks got traded, I'm sure the Pacers were involved. Alright, we're going to try this. Just because we can get 3, potentially. Right? We can't have this one, I don't think. Right. Alright, well, we will give you other stuff. Okay. And they take Vucevic, whatever. Suns are trading their pick. Okay. Whatever, I guess. The Bucks are getting more rookies. Tristan Thompson. That's pretty funny. Enes Kanter to the Wizards. Marcus Morris is the first of the Morrises, and he's also going to the Bucks. Let's see if we can trade this pick. 2 from the Pistons was one of the better deals, I think, so let's go ahead and do that. Alec Burks. Thunder get Bismack. Hey. Welcome Markieff Morris to the Jazz. So both Morrises go, a couple picks apart. And now we've got a streak of picks here that need to go. The Sixers are trying to trade the picks I just gave them. The Bucks want more rookies. I don't think anybody. The Lakers were one of the teams we need to try. Everybody else is giving seconds. So let's try the Lakers. That's not the Lakers. Because they had 2. And we'll try to give them some of these other ones. And maybe we just give them these last 2 because they're not going to be worth it. Oh, really? Okay. Alright. Reggie Jackson going to the Lakers. There's the Sixers again. I don't remember if there was anybody else that had 14 and 15 available. Let's go find out real quick. Alright, we already took what we could from the Sixers. We can have the 15 from the Bucks. They're going to just be a team full of rookies, so by then they might be really good, actually. Does anybody have... We can't have that one. I don't think there was anybody else, but I'm going to just double check real quick. Because if we can get 2, we'll get 2. Otherwise... Oh, there we go, the Nuggets. Okay, well, what if you take both of those? No? Alright, Nuggets are going to get Justin Holiday. I'm going to go and see, is there anybody I want? Bogey, Parsons, Isaiah Thomas, but I don't really need anything, so keep on trading. The Wizards just got somebody, right? They were one of the top picks, I thought. Don't want the Bulls. The Cavs are usually pretty bad. Who's on the Heat? Carter Hibbert. They got a young Paul George. I think we'll go ahead and try the Heat. They can have Isaiah Thomas. Wizards. Probably get the Cavs. Yeah. They get Bogey. And then we'll see if we can get a first. We got a trade here coming through. 20th overall for Joel Brisbilla. So the Thunder wanted a fake guy. Bucks get another draft pick. That's also a fake guy. I don't know if there are any real people left. Oh, Davis Bertans is real. Let's see. Oh yeah, Corey Joseph, Wanamaker. Thought I saw somebody else. I think Etwan Moore hasn't been picked yet. Joseph Wanamaker, there's Etwan. I think that's it. So let's see, will anybody give me a first for this? I'm doubtful. Oh, the Spurs, if I trade them a second, which is fine. Raptors, Grizzlies. Who's on the Raptors? Kid, Turkoglu, and Roy, so they seem to be better. That's the 20th. The Grizzlies were just in the finals, so probably don't want that. The Spurs have LeBron James, so I probably don't want that. So that Raptors pick is probably looking fine. So many picks. Okay. Raptors. There we go. Trade Suns second. Sure. And they will get a fake guy. We still got 3 real people, guys. Etwan goes to the Sixers. Who's going to get Corey Joseph and Brad Wanamaker? Wanamaker goes to the Warriors. Why is Corey Joseph not getting drafted? Why does nobody want Corey Joseph? Where is Corey Joseph? Oh, there he goes, to the Raptors. Alright, that should be it for the real people. Let's get on through here. Alright, so we got Kawhi with the first and Clay with the 4th. We traded a bunch of picks to get Boogie Cousins. So the Bucks, and then they traded Aldridge to also get Tristan Thompson. So that just doesn't make sense because they got these 3 guys, which none of them were a power forward like Aldridge. So Aldridge could have very well been the starter with these guys around him. But not what they did. Alright, we will sign both of them. I think they can both be their numbers. 11, 2, cool. Options, yep, Dwight declined. But we are going to accept the team options for everybody else. Dwight is the best free agent on the market, probably. Elton Brand is also going to be a free agent, as is Josh Smith, who's been in like the MVP running the last couple of years. Qualifying offers, yes, we're definitely matching Kevin Durant. So I guess Durant is technically the best free agent. Alright, so we've got 3, 6, 8, 9, 11 players under contract, but oh boy. I don't know if it'll let me offer Howard. maybe. I'm way over the hard cap, so maybe not. I'd rather not mess around and possibly lose Kevin Durant. The experience so far has been that if I match someone during moratorium, it doesn't care about the hard cap. But I don't know that I've done that while also trying to offer somebody that I have bird rights to. So Westbrook's pretty much backup shooting guard because that makes Harden backup small forward, which makes Leonard backup power forward. And that's assuming we get Durant back. If we don't get Dwight, it's not the end of the world because DeMarcus Cousins should be going up. He just averaged 21 points as a rookie. I didn't even look at his stats. Alright, well, we should be able to match Durant after this first day because he is getting all sorts of offers. I'd rather it be a straight-up 4-year deal, but he'll probably take one with a player option. So then I can lose him again. But hey, hopefully Shaq won't be playing that long. Dwight, 3 for 50. Oh boy. 4 for 70. 4 for 70 is pretty much what it's going to take. What happens if I offer him? Let's try. Where's 4 for 70? That's 36 plus 30, 66. What's the max? So is that 70, 30? Oh, that's way more. That's like 75. 39 plus 35, 74. So it becomes 100 at that point. And that's well over what he's getting offered elsewhere. 36 plus... Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. So that's 32 plus 18 is 60, so that's almost 70. 33 plus, so that's over 70. I think we might as well try it. You don't have the hard cap to sign Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard's going to be on a different team, guys. Well, I'm glad we traded for Boogie Cousins then. We're going to probably let Noah go. If he doesn't get an offer in moratorium, then we have to anyway. And everybody else we sign is probably going to be veterans for the minimum. So as long as we get Kevin Durant back, if we match him, we should be good to go. We need to sign pretty much all big guys. So like 3 power forward centers. Probably a center and 2 power forwards after Durant signs. So let's go ahead and take a look at who that's going to be. Birdman might be one of them. He's got 11 badges for the minimum. Whoops. Looking for minimums. Troy Murphy has only 1 badge. Udonis might take the minimum. Could bring Brian Cardinal in. There's two Boilermakers right there together. Carl Landry and Brian Cardinal. Tyler Hansbrough has one badge. Not great options. We got fake guys up here already. Are there some small forwards that can play power forward? Pfizer. We can bring back Barnes, I guess. He's kind of small. Sean Marion might be able to play some power forward. He might take the minimum. So Marion, Birdman, and somebody. Oh, T-Mac wants the minimum. That's fun. Where's Mike Conley going? Probably back to the Clippers, I'd imagine. Jason Kidd's a free agent, too. That's fun. All right, Kevin Durant would like to play for the Celtics, and we're going to say no to that. We're going to renounce all these rights, I guess, to those guys. Dwight. He might join Mike Conley or take his money. I'm not sure. All right, so I'm going to wait till moratorium passes to give my offers, I believe, just to make sure Kevin Durant signs with my team. I'd like to be safe about that. Jamal Crawford might be leaving the Suns, although they're giving him the most money. Jason Kidd, oh, Raptors trying to bring him back. They're trying. I believe he did not start full-time for them for some reason. Oh, no? One game. I swear, when I looked at their roster at one point, he was on the bench, so. All right, Durant, still matched. Noah's still not getting an offer. Greg Oden, possibly being matched. Rashard Lewis staying with the Nuggets, probably. Gerald Wallace, I think he was on the Hawks. Yeah. Baron Davis, probably going back to the Thunder. All right. Kevin Durant should be on my team now, so that's helpful. Look at those small forwards. Amazing. All right, looking for the big guys. Birdman. Oh, man. Okay, well, hopefully he wants to sign with me more. One. Marion was one of them. He's already gone. That sucks. I wish you could sort by badges. Alright, well, Barnes is an option. People with badges. Matt Bonner has 9 badges. That might not be a bad idea. Udonis was another guy. Swift wouldn't be terrible. I think Matt Bonner and his 9 badges can come join the team. And then probably try Udonis minimum, yep. Anderson is not joining my team. That isn't cool. Are these guys getting other offers? No. Well, who's my other option at center here? Tony Battie. D'Alembert sounds pretty good at this point. Nazi Muhammad wouldn't have been bad either, so let's go with D'Alembert. Bonner and Haslam coming to the team. I imagine Joakim Noah, yeah, he's getting his offer. Nope, not yet. Once Marcus Gasol signs with possibly not the Trailblazers, Noah will be leaving us. Bobcats. Still not a good offer for Noah, but Alright, we got Samuel Dallenberg. Pretty good defender, I hope. Hopefully he doesn't have to play. 79, 83 blocking, good rebounder. Cool. Haslam has played for all sorts of teams already in his 9 years. His mid-range was 83. Nice. Decent defender, really good rebounder. And Matt Bonner shoots terribly. He is 89 at threes. Can't play defense and better rebounder probably than I thought. So Matt Bonner is going to be just there to mentor people. Alright, so we have a full team and we're about to lose Joakim Noah, I would think. Still no. Once Gasol goes to one of these teams, one of the others will offer Noah, I'm sure. There we go. Hornets or Wolves? Well, the Hornets are who just traded Al Jefferson, so probably makes sense for them. Where's T-Mac going? Oh, he's joining the Super Team Bulls. That's fun. That's Pierce, Rose, and Dirk, and Iggy. Noah's gonna go to the Hornets. I think it won't let me. Yeah, to decline him anyway. All right. I think we'll just go ahead and fly through here now. See where people sign once we look at progression. Azubuike getting some interest here. All right, position by position. Paul Westbrook stayed the same. Rondo went up 1. Westbrook got a little better at threes. Everybody worse at drawing foul. Better at passing. Everybody better at defense. A little slower. All right. Wade stayed put. Harden goes up 5. He's now 93 at threes. So he's just as good as Wade. And he's still got this coming year and then another year on his rookie deal. Wade was hurt a lot last year, like 4 or 5 different injuries, so I didn't realize his passing was so good. He's a great defender. James Harden's 53 at perimeter D. Oh boy, his defensive consistency is worthless. Wade got a whole lot slower for 29 years old. Klay Thompson comes in as a 94 at threes. That's fun. Everybody stayed put at small forward. KD did get better at threes. Draw foul went down for everybody, it seems. Durant went up in a lot of things to not go up in overall. He only went down in acceleration. Love goes up too, although, I mean, that's what he was at the end of the season. Thankfully, Haslam and Bonner didn't go down. That's nice to see. Love got up to a 93 at threes. He's almost perfect at rebounding. And this is my last year with him on his rookie deal. And then Shaq went down 2. Boogie did go up 4. And then Dallenberg down 1. That's not too bad. Shaq's standing dunks down to 76. Cousins are pretty good at threes. Defense 74. He can't offensive rebound, but his defensive rebound is really good. Got more consistent, super strong. Cool. I mean, more greens than red. Shaq and Dallenberg were the only guys going down, so I'll take it. Let's go see what the teams look like. That team doesn't look too different, other than people going down. Jeremy Lin getting better after getting 19 points per game. The Rockets ended up getting Dwight, so they have Dwight Howard and Amari Stoudemire. Well, that's neat. And they still have JJ. Page is going down, but still a sharpshooter. 90, or I was looking at mid-range. 84 threes. They're missing a point guard. That's a fake guy and a fake guy. And another fake guy. So, well, I guess Damon Jones. Oh, that's Dante. Okay, yeah, they don't have a point guard. JJ's playing it, I guess. Oops. LeBron went down one. That's not good. He's 26. What's happening? Gilbert also went down one. Maggetti's down 3. Lopez and Ford are hurt. So the Spurs got worse across the board and only look to have like 7 real people. The Suns only have 8 people, period, and they're all going down. They are the ones who traded for Aldridge. I didn't even realize who it was that traded for him. Their 2 best players are Tim Duncan and Chris Kaman, and they traded for LaMarcus Aldridge. Huh. I mean, Duncan's 35 at this point. It's not too different. I mean, I guess Duncan and Aldridge played on the Spurs together, but they didn't have a Chris Kaman too. Maybe they'll make it work. The Thunder did get Barron back. Jennings went up 3. Thaddeus is up and on a new team after the Heat did not match his contract, I guess. Carmelo stays at a 90. Battier got a little worse. Okafor joins the team. Ray Allen's down 1. Joe Smith spent his last year, or first full year in Golden State. They don't have a point guard either. I guess it's Ish Smith. Heat, Paul George goes up 4, so now they got Hibbert, Paul George, and they stole J.R. Smith from the Bucks. So the Bucks are going to look like a completely different team this year. They got Adam Morrison. They drafted Isaiah Thomas, so pretty young team here. The Hornets are the ones who signed Noah. So they pair him with Kyle Lowry. Noah did not go up, but he is definitely going to get to play. He played a total of 40 games over 4 seasons, so he's about to get a chance. Unfortunately, it moves Hassan Whiteside to the bench, so that's kind of a stupid position to sign, because those 2 guys cannot really play together, I would say. Hassan went up 3. They got Kemba to be a backup to Lowry, and I'm pretty sure they drafted Kemba over Jimmy Butler, so not good decisions really by the Hornets. Yao Ming down 2. DeRozan's only up 1. He did do a little worse in his second year. Hayward's up 3. They signed Zach Randolph away from the Blazers. T-Wolves have 8 players. One of them is Kyrie Irving, who almost is their best player, if not for Ibaka going up 3. Kyrie's about to score a lot. Tyreek averaged 20 for them, so he's going to go crazy. The Raptors have the same core. It looks like Kidd went down a couple. Grizzlies look the same, except Vince Carter joins. He was on the Heat for the last several years. He didn't go down at age 34. It's a pretty old team with Jermaine, Manu, and Carter. All right, new record. We've got 7 players on the Bobcats, but 6 of them are real and all good rotation, decent players. They got 2 of the biggest jumpers here, and Wall and Teague up 5. They also signed Marc Gasol away from the Kings. So Gasol and Wall, I like that duo. They just need a wing. LeBron's still the best player by 2. Sixers still have Parker Billups and Blake Griffin, who's just not going to go up, I guess. He's just going to stay in 80 like other guys we've seen. They did draft Vucevic, and the Sixers, I think, really drafted him, right? I think he started in Philly in his career. And here's the Bucks with all their rookies. They still, no. Yeah, they took Telfair from the Rockets. He spent his first 7 years there. He's not going to be their best player for long. Avery Bradley went up 3 after I traded him. They got Jimmy Butler with the 5th pick, Tristan with the 9th, Tobias with the 7th, Jonas with the 6th, Morris with the 11th, and this guy later on. But they got a young JaVale McGee, who the Nuggets evidently did not give him his 4th-year option. Same with Courtney Lee. And then they got veteran Matt Barnes, who played for my team last year. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. They could potentially start 4 rookies along with one of these two. Wizards look the same. Iverson went down 6. Part of that's because to start the season I changed him to a shooting guard, so it's not as bad as it looks. Chris Anderson went up 1. I don't know what that's about. Cantor is maybe starting. We'll see. They're the ones who got Sean Marion, who went down 2. Bulls still have their quartet of greatness, although Dirk is hurt. They got George Hill from the Suns because his option was not exercised. They got Rush in the same manner, and then T-Mac as a minimum contract. So they still don't have a center. It's Leon Powell, I guess. Pow? I forget how to say it. Cavs, Tyson Chandler continues to be their best player, but they finally got a scorer so Gerald Green doesn't have to average 23, 22 points per game. That's cool. This team's getting a lot better. Gerald Green's probably moving to small forward. Steven Jackson's on the bench, I guess. They still have Danny Granger, too, so this team's really deep. They got Bogey, McGlore's down here, down 4, though. Celtics have the same people. Mayo's new. Lance went up 3. Not looking good for Boston. The Clippers got Conley back. They still have Red, who went down 1. They signed Verjao away from the Celtics. This team doesn't look too bad. Conley's at 90 overall. Hawks still have Bosch, Jay, Wallace, Lou. So same team, except for Corey Brewer. Do I choose Curry or LaMelo? I choose Curry. There he is right there. He went up 4 overall, along with Dragic, so they still have both point guards together. Might be Dragic's last year in Utah. They also signed Greg Oden away from the Magic, so they have a center. They have Luol Deng. Batum went up. This team's looking better. This team looks like a playoff team. Probably not competing for a title, but playoffs. Oh boy, the Kings have 5 players. At least it's a lineup. Drew, Turner, Dudley, Millsap, Bynum. It's not a terrible lineup. It's not probably a playoff lineup right now. Drew only went up 1. That's kind of sad. Millsap looks like he's stuck at an 81, although he's doing pretty well. Knicks, DeAndre Jordan went up 4. He's now their best player, taking over for Joe Johnson. Kenyon Martin's 83. Boozer now on a different team again. Started with the Pacers, then to the Nets, then to the Bucks. So another Bucks player that's on a different team. Lakers got Al. Rashid's continuing to go down. Ed Davis went up 3. Yeah. This is the team that could have got Klay Thompson. That would have made this look a lot better, but instead they got 3 big guys at the top and not great guards. I don't even see a shooting guard on this team. Powell goes up 1. They did bring Josh Smith back after his option was declined. Nets looking the same, except they got Devin Harris away from the Bobcats. Don't know why they need... Well, I guess he's a shooting guard. Nene they traded for last season. Pretty good team still here in New Jersey. Denver got Richard and Harrington back. They got Jason Terry. I was going to say, I remember seeing him with a Denver logo. It's crazy that that was 10 years ago, pretty much. But he's back in Denver. And back to the Pacers. Alright, we'll get past the Summer League. I guess, as usual, I'll look up where the 2012 All-Star game was. It looks like it was in Orlando. I don't care about Wilfred Hampton. It wants to put it in Charlotte. I say no. And now we can use, yeah. I'm not going to lie. The fact that when I named this video to go live, it says season 29. It's really hard not to do a number 30 and then call it quits. So I'm not going to proclaim that this is the last season we're coming up with, so I might go ahead and edit a 2012 class. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and see. We got Anthony Davis, Dame Lillard, Harrison Barnes, Bradley Beal. I don't know how many times James Donaldson Jr. and Michael Jordan Jr. have shown in this thing, but it's been a lot. Drummond, Draymond, Terrence Ross. Anybody over here? Looks like no. All right. So, just to do a quick look, they keep trying to put Kobe on the bench. Just nonsense. Shaq is starting, guys. You can't stop it. Is Leonard not playing? I think the right guys are on the inactive list. We gotta figure out. We can't go 11 man. But we gotta figure out which 10 are playing. Cousins was. He has to play. He's backup center. I realized I was 8 man to end the season. Let's. Oh no. Don't you put him down to 12th. Don't you dare. Alright, put them at least in overall order. Alright, so I think these are the 10. Leonard's going to be the guy that comes in every time somebody's hurt, pretty much. We'll see how things go. Shaq's going to play probably 20. But, yeah, I'll go ahead and get the rotation ready and all the good stuff. And then, soon enough, we'll kick off what should be Shaq's final season. We said that last time. He's tried to retire. Well, not tried to retire. He's said he's retiring the past 2 seasons and not actually shown up in the retirement list. So, I'm hoping there's not some glitch where because now he's in the Hall of Fame and his jersey's retired, he'll never actually retire. That could make for an even more fun extended dynasty here, but I'd rather not see Shaq play until he's 50. So, as usual, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope it's fun. I'll, like I said, be back to do the kickoff of the 11-12 season. Right? Yeah, 11-12. All right, thanks, guys. Shaq Redemption's out.